Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we'll be learning about type conversions, concatenation and input output or IO. So in this video I just can't explain the concepts, rather we must go to the computer and check out how we do these things. So finally we are going to the computer and doing some stuff. So without wasting any time, let's go out on the screen and check out how we do that. Hey guys, so right now we are on the screen. So let me just open any command line. So I'll just use the normal command line. So this is just the CMD. So for writing Python code, I can just type Python. So for this to work just in the command line, if you just type Python and it should come. If it is not coming, then your path is not right. While the installation, I think you might have not checked the add to path. So if you have not done that, you must manually do it. I can't explain that in this video, but you can check out on the internet how we do that. So we have opened Python. So I can just assign a variable. First let's assign a variable. A is equal to 10. So now this A value, variable A, is having an integer data type. Now to check the data type, we can just write type, and inside that we'll give value, a variable. So when I do that, we are going to get class int. So this class int is telling that it is of type integer, int for shorthand for integer. Now as I have told you, we'll be doing type conversions. Type conversions is nothing but converting one data type to another data type. So we'll convert this to a string. So first let's have a string variable. So let's just have a small string variable. Before doing that, I'll just keep it my name inside that, and then let's just type again. So and then B, and we can see we got str. So this shorthand, whatever is there, we use those kind of keywords to convert them. So let me just do type conversion of A to string. So A is of type integer, right? So now let's just convert it to 10 string. So I can just write str, and inside that I can just give A. Now as you can see, it is coming quoted inside the single quotes, and inside that we have value 10, and it is of type string. But let us check the type of A again. Type A. Still we get int, because it is just for that particular time. When we just do that, then only it is converting it to string, and after printing it, it's just exiting. It is not doing anything. It's not storing it inside some variable. For that we must store it in a variable. So that I can just create, for that I can just create C is equal to str, and I can keep inside that A. Now let us check the type of C, and we'll get str, and let us check the type of A, we'll still get int. So that was about type conversions. We can even do same for float. I can just change the type of C is equal to, I can just change C is equal to, for float, let me just have another variable, D is equal to 20, and then E equals, we write float, float, so float, float, and inside that same like that, and we'll keep D and press enter, and we'll check the type again, so E, and we should get float. So same for int and same for bool also. So guys, that was about type conversions. So let me just clear this. First let me exit this. I just can't clear the screen without exiting, so I'll just press exit function. So now I'm exited. I'll just keep CLS to clear all the screen elements. So now we have empty command line. Now let's just again go to the Python console. So now we'll be understanding about string concatenation. So this, let's just have a small example to understand what this is. So I'll just have A equals 10, and then B equals 20, and we'll print the value of A plus B. We are gonna get it 30. Now what if we do this with strings? So I'll just create another two variables, and I'll keep my name inside them, Aditya. I'll just keep Adi, and D equals Tya, so Tya, and then I'll keep like this. So now let's just print what will happen. So C plus D. see, we got my whole name, though I have given C and D separate values. Now let's just see what is inside C. We can see that inside C we just have Adi, but after doing print C plus D, we are getting the full name. So this is called as concatenation, string concatenation. When we want to add variables, that time add strings, that time we use this add addition operator. So that was about strings. Now let me just again exit this so that I can clear and CLS. So Python. So we have the command line. Now let's understand about input and output. So usually when we want to give some output, we use the print statement for the console. We just write inside whatever we want to print out to the console. Now how do we take input? So whenever we take any input, we store it in a variable so that the data is not so temporary. So I'll just create a variable called A. I just use shorthand names while explanation. So I just take A, B, C, D, E, F. So A equals, for taking input, you write the input, and inside that you just keep like these two brackets, and whatever you want to show while asking the input, I can just write enter your name. And now when I click, it is asking me to enter my name. I can just write my name, Aditya. Done. Now the value Aditya is stored inside A. So let us print A for checking that. So as we can see, we have got Aditya. So that was about input. You can take any kind of input, and we can even do conversions over here also. So suppose let me just keep age equals, and we'll keep here input. So any input data type will be in string format. So I'll keep enter your age, and now when I press some kind of, my age is 15, so I press 15, and now let's just the type of age. So age, we can see that it is of string type. So I'll just create another variable called age val, and inside that we'll again take input inputs. Make sure that you never make typos. I make a lot of them actually, I don't know why, so you must have a lot of practice for that. So now inside that I'll just write again enter your age, and to convert it to a data type of integer, we can either do it after taking the input or do it while taking the input. For that we can just write int. So int in the beginning, and again keep the brackets, closing brackets. Always make sure that you have two closing brackets, one opening bracket and one closing bracket. So now this will convert the data type to integer. So let's check this. So I'll just give 15 and run, and again check the type, and then it is what, age val, so age val, and as you can see we have got class int, so it has successfully converted the data type to integer. So guys, that was about input output, string concatenation and type conversion. I hope you like this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so that you never miss any updates.